the one thing I did want to touch on for transfers, Jeff Sims, quarterback for Georgia Tech, transfers to Nebraska. So that already pretty full quarterback room. You have to know that there's not going to be some guys there. If I had to pick a guy for sure that I know is not going to be there, it's Chubba Purdy.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that.
Yeah,
100%.
I just don't think he's going to be there. He was Whipple's guy, and Whipple's not there anymore. And I think there's way too much talent for him to be able to compete in that room.
Yeah, and he keeps coming back, but this offense that Marcus Satterfield runs, and from what I understand, it's very multiple. They run RPOs, they run lots of stuff, QB run stuff. Um, Logan, Logan is a dog in this fight as well, in my opinion. Now here's the situation. Casey and Logan both are undergoing shoulder surgery, underwent shoulder surgery on their throwing shoulder, each of them. So it's going to be, I don't think either of them are going to participate in spring football, at least fully. And so Jeff Sims essentially is going to be the quarterback through spring football. Essentially at this point.
Harburg and Torres and all those guys are going to get all those spring reps, just all of them.
100%. But what I'm saying is they brought Jeff Sims in to compete for QB1. That's what they brought him in. They brought him in to 100%. He started for 3 years at a Power 5 college. That's how it works. And the thing about Jeff Sims is, like, and matter of fact, you know what? Matt Rule summed it up perfectly in his press conference for the signing day. Okay. And I have a quick quote here. Where is it at? Pennsylvania QB Jeff Sims. Here we go.
Hey, Matt, you guys signed Jeff Sims, no high school quarterbacks. What can you tell us about Sims and why you chose to bring him in as a transfer?
Yeah, so Jeff Collins was the head coach at Georgia Tech. Jeff and I worked together at Albright College, then at Western Carolina years ago. Jeff replaced me as the head coach at Temple. So I first went to Baylor. I went and visited them, watched them practice. I go to the NFL. I have every Saturday off to watch games. I've watched a ton of Georgia Tech games. And I fell in love with Jeff, just as a player early on. He's dynamic. He's athletic. He's smart. He's big. He's got accuracy. He can throw from the pocket. So when he became available, when he went into the transfer portal, I was already sold on him. And I even had, I even had people in the NFL say, "Hey, you need to go get this guy." I mean, everyone recognizes he's an NFL talent. And you get to know him. His personality is elite. I mean, he's a really good person about the right things. His former coaches, they loved him, and so it was easy if it worked out. And we're grateful that he chose to come here.
Hey, Matt.
All good stuff. Again, he's a very good talker. I haven't and I can't really say anything to the contrary. I haven't watched him play. I'll probably in the off season when I'm starved for football content, I'll probably go back and watch some, especially this past year, some of those games. But listen, you can have a lot of transfer players from a school that hasn't had a lot of success, and they just need a change of scenery. Look at Adrian Martinez. He got hurt, but they were rolling even before he got hurt. So it's not like he got hurt and then they started doing well. He's had a lot of success after transferring. So that sometimes change of scenery just works, and you have the talent, and you just need a change of scenery. So right. I'm open to it. I'm not married to Casey. Right. I like his grit, but
Yeah, no, Casey's won the fan base over. I mean, if I have my finger on the pulse at all, it seems like Casey has at least won the respect of the fan base. No doubt about it. The interesting thing about this situation is Jeff Sims enters the portal, then he commits to Nebraska, and then 2 days later, Charles Thompson, Casey's father, is on the radio. I mean, basically making the announcement for his son that Casey's coming back, and and he's expecting that the job is his when he gets back. Is basically the gist of what Charles said. And I don't know, man. It's just People, what's funny looking back at it, it just makes me laugh. The hype that people tried to build with the Casey versus Chuba quarterback battle, it just is like,
Yeah.
it makes me cringe laugh a little bit. But now looking at this battle,
A little bit
there's a
more
legitimate,
interesting.
they're a little
Yeah.
bit more interesting, a little bit more
Yeah.
legit, especially when you incorporate the change in scheme and how it would fit each quarterback skill set. If we're talking about if Whip's still here, Casey's going to win the job. He
Yeah.
fits that offense better, but it's Satterfield, so it'll wait and see. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.